Hey guys, how you doing? Back with another video. Today I want to talk to you about the different types of waxes that a candle maker uses. Essentially there are 6 types and we're going to go over those briefly. Got my notes here. So let's start with the paraffin wax. I have my waxes here all over the place here. I keep my wax in a large container. I have several of these containers. So right here, down here, this is paraffin wax. As you can see, it's it comes in a large block, but I cut them up. And it's pliable, it's soft, and you can kind of mold it into different types of whatever candle you want it to be in. Paraffin. Right here, I have my soy wax, and as you can see, my soy wax, it comes in flakes. I hope you can see this, guys. Ugh. See the flakes? Oh, maybe you can see them. Maybe you can't. I hope so. This is my soy wax. Okay. And that also comes in a large bundle that I keep in a big container. And over here I have a sample of my coconut wax. And we'll be talking about each one of these shortly. As you can see, it also comes in a block. And this is coconut. My coconut wax. So, that being said, and my wax is right there, let's get started on a little bit of the details of each one of these, plus some additional waxes that I really don't use, but I have some information you maybe can use. I'm going to get into a few of the details and properties of most of the waxes that candle makers use and the ones I use. So I have my notes here, and I'm going to be reading from them. And we're going to start with the paraffin wax. As you may have come across the paraffin wax in most stores, traditionally, it is the most commonly used in, making candles. Paraffin wax has always been preferred because of its versatilities. It can also be molded into shape and form to make any kind of candle that you want, which is what I was just saying. Now, waxes have a lot of properties to them, but I'm going to go over the main important ones. And one of them is called melting point, and the other is called a flash point. Now, with paraffin wax, it typically melts at 122 to 158 degrees Fahrenheit. The flash point on your paraffin wax is between 390 to 464 Fahrenheit. And please notice that the flash point is referred to the temperature at which the wax can ignite into flames should it become exposed to anything flammable at that point. And this also goes for fragrance oils. Fragrance oils also have flash points. I recommend that you just read your labels. Now, some of the pros of the paraffin wax is the primary use of paraffin wax is that it is easily available and one of the most economical options. It gives you an option to experiment with different additives, and when I say additives, on my last video I put in an additive. I showed an additive, which an ingredient to maintain my colors. Or also another additive can be dyes, colors that you put into your candles. Okay, to get your desired product. It also has a good, very good scent throw. This is why I like using paraffin. So I mean, you know, it's really, it has, if use it given the correct given the correct amount of fragrance oil that you put in your candles, the scent throw in a paraffin candle is awesome. And again, like a con is paraffin, it comes from a refined crude oil. So if you're looking for a renewable source for your candles, then paraffin may not be the right one for you. Also, paraffin, it often needs additives to be successful to design the desired candle that you want. It's also it's really not it leaves like black soots on your jars or your vessels. It's just not friendly for use. Okay, friendly to use. Okay, moving on to soy wax. Soy wax soy wax is natural, and it does not cost a fortune to use. Wax makers, they came up with soy wax. Soy wax, as it is suggested, it is made from soybean oils. It may be 100% pure soybean, or it could be a blend with other vegetable oils. It is also versatile as versatile as the paraffin wax, and it can replace it in various kinds of candles. Okay, the melting point for soy wax is 120 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit. The flash point of soy wax, it can vary according to the blend and its specific use and process in making it. Typically, it can be as high as 450 degrees Fahrenheit, but for your safety, again, I recommend that you read your labels. Some pros. Soy wax is easy to handle, and it is non-toxic. It is produced from fast-growing crops, and it is readily available, and it is affordable. Candles made out of soy wax burn slow, and they last longer. Some cons. Soy waxes do not give off a scent throw as good as paraffin. This is the reason why many prefer to use soy wax for only making certain candles. Now, for scented candles, the soy wax either has to be mixed with an additive like your fragrance oils, or you may have to purchase a blended wax. Also, soy is common. It is a common allergen, and it might be harmful to some people. Untreated soy wax can give a rancid odor too. Okay, those are your cons. Beeswax. Beeswax has been around for a very, very long time, for as long as bees have existed, if you can imagine. Some historians have spotted the use of beeswax inside of pyramids. It is revealed in the candle making process because it is 100% natural. Beeswax is a byproduct of the honey making process, and it is therefore found in beehives. Yeah, beehives. This wax is filtered, and it is made commercially suitable before it reaches the candle maker. Now, the melting point of beeswax, it melts at a temperature of between 143 and 151 degrees Fahrenheit. The flash point of beeswax is in the range of 490 to 525 degrees Fahrenheit. Some pros. A pro. Beeswax has all the advantages of being an all-natural product, It is non-toxic and non-allergenic. And so basically it's suitable for everyone. It can be molded into different shapes and it can give an elegant, charming look to your candles. And it can do this without any additives. Yeah, like that. Okay, now the con of the beeswax is the first reason people refrain from using beeswax to make candles is that it is too expensive. It costs almost 10 times more than paraffin. It also has a natural sweet honey smell, and that also smells great by itself. It can be difficult to mask that smell when you want to make a specific scent in a candle. It's usually stickier than other wax, and spillage is difficult to clean up. Lastly, environmental activists do not see the procuring of beeswax kindly because bees are depleting it. Bees are depleting. Okay. Moving on to coconut wax. There has been a growing interest in wax derived from coconut oil. While extra virgin coconut oil is typically not suitable for wax making, it has been that blending coconut oil with other high quality natural oils can create a wax that has a high melting point. So the melting point for coconut wax is between 75 and 100 degrees Fahrenheit. The wax has a higher melting point than coconut oil because it is hydrogenated in the wax making process. Point for coconut oil has a low flash point among all the other waxes, which is 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So be careful when you're working with this. A pro, coconut is what they call a God scent for natural lovers, because uncontrolled deforestation, anyway, and basically they're saying they like it because it doesn't tear down our forests. It's like you don't have to worry about it tearing down the rainforest. It is not required to extract the coconut oil. Also, candles made of coconut wax, they burn slow, they last longer, and they have an amazing scent throw. They really do. Amazing scent throw. And none of your candles will smell like coconuts because of the hydrogenation process that takes place. The con is pure coconut oil can be twice as expensive as paraffin, and thus to lure customers, many manufacturers offer cheaper blends wax. Blended variations that hardly have any coconut oil in them also they hardly have any coconut oil in them. Also, the low melting point of coconut wax can make it difficult to use, especially in the summertime or in tropical climates. Okay. Blended paraffin, number 5. Okay, now if you're looking to make candles without purchasing a ton of different raw materials, blended paraffin is the way to go. Blended waxes is especially made by mixing paraffin with natural waxes such as soy, palm, or rapeseed. Additives are also included. All you need to purchase are your fragrances and your color, should you decide you want to do color candles. The melting point for blended paraffin with wax blends, the melting point is difficult to estimate unless you know the exact composition. And it is, again, best to read the labels. The flash point, as with the melting point, the temperature at which the blend wax can burn also depends on the composition. A pro: blended wax is preferred by those candle makers who want something fun and interesting without spending a lot of time. Blends are easy to use, and they require minimum work. Moreover, with the different kinds of blends available, you can easily find an affordable option. A con: blended wax does not give your candle a unique look as opposed to one ingredient such as a beeswax or a soy wax would do. Okay, moving on, wax number 6 is rapeseed oil, rapeseed wax. The rapeseed wax is another plant-based wax that is a very viable option for those looking to buy all natural ingredients. In some cases, rapeseed wax can be blended with other plant-based wax such as soy, and in other cases, a blend can be made with paraffin. The melting point. The melting point of rapeseed wax is about 90% pure melts. You get about 90% pure melt temperatures at 125 to 136 degrees Fahrenheit. The flash point of rapeseed wax which is also known as canola wax. It has a high flash point of over 400 degrees Fahrenheit. The pro: rapeseed wax holds a good amount of fragrance even without additive, making it all the more suitable for natural product lovers. It also takes colors well and is easy to work with compared to soy wax. A con: rapeseed can be a popular allergen, and also a lot of people may want to steer clear of this candle that's made of this wax because of the allergen. You might be allergic to it. Okay, so basically, after running through my notes, I hope that I've given you some information that you can use. I hope that you know, if you have any questions, you leave me some information in the description below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. But I have come to the end of my video, and with that said, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and help me to grow the channel. Channel won't grow without your help, so your help is very much appreciated, and I thank you. So again, thanks for watching my videos, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace. Thanks for watching. Bye.